or kicking towards the southern goal, and Phoenix will be kicking to the northern goal. As we see the lineups, FC Phoenix, their lineup, Daniel in goal, then there's Williams, Carrington, Brown, Arthur, Jem Gordon, and there's James, Richards, Bristol, George, Caesar, and the coach, Nigel D'Souza.
Well, they look to Jem Gordon to get the goals for them. There's a lot of international experience in Trevin Caesar, who plays wide out on the right in a 4-3-3.
And let's quickly look at the police lineup. Fonsett, the skipper in goal. There's Jones, Nanton, Bailey, Primus, and then Alvin Jones. So there's Jovan Jones and Alvin Jones. There's Cummins, Belgrave, Willis Plaza is going to be up front. That should be interesting. Alan Williams and the coach, Wendell Joseph.
Well, in comes Williams, a player with international experience, played for Trinidad and Tobago. Plaza, of course, with the start up front, will be expected to do the goal scoring for them. And this season, we've seen already better signs from Timanex Lahokita Rangers. Maybe if FC Miscellaneous, Police FC could be up there, then you're talking really a four-horse race, and maybe Tiger Tanks Club Sando, if they can improve in what they're doing, they could improve as well. And that would bring a lot of excitement from a neutral perspective in this league, because it was really come down to the last game, and those two teams that we mentioned, AC Port of Spain and Defence Force, were way ahead.
Well, there is the final whistle. Referee C.J. O'Brien indicating he played just about over 4 minutes of added on time due to the injury of Bailey. And really and truly, Phoenix, you'll have to say the second half was goalless. They didn't concede anymore in the second half, so they would go away saying to themselves, well, they could have done better against a 10-man police team. But in the end, the second half, they did far better than they did in the first half. But there is the full-time score here at the Ken Cook ground at the St. James Barracks. Miscellaneous Police FC 2, 1976 FC Phoenix 0. A victory for Police, their first victory in the tournament in the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League thing. Let's have a quick look at the highlights, as Jones having an early shot and went just over the bar. And then here was Willis Plaza sizing up the goal and putting it into the back of the net. And the Phoenix players were complaining about a foul they thought that was committed on Arthur, but the referee had none of it. And then real drama. 2 minutes later, a ball played over the top. Gordon made the run. Fonsett came out, put his hands up, and he was outside the box, and the referee immediately, Referee O'Brien, sent Fonsett off. But that didn't deter Police. They kept coming on the front foot. Gordon, however, had another opportunity for Phoenix, had a shot, and went over the bar. And then Police, a lovely move here. The ball played from Cummins to Jones. Look at Jovan Jones looking around, saw Nanton coming in, and Nanton put it into the back of the net. He placed it nicely away from the goalkeeper, and Nanton made it 2-0 for Police. And Phoenix were really up against it. They were still trying. Gordon with another effort that, again, he couldn't keep it down. It went high over the bar. And there was, this time, Jovan Jones again, looking around. This time he went for the shot, didn't control it. It was high over the bar. And George, with a very good run, taking on the Police defense, tried to pass it into the back of the net. It went just wide. That was one of the best moves from Phoenix. As then Bailey, he got into the action, had a good shot, was parried away from the keeper. Then Freitas, he had another one from outside the box that went just wide. And Alvin Jones with a free kick, going wide of the far post, was sent out, cleared away. And Alvin Jones making a good run, going straight through the middle, playing it wide to Freitas. He played it back inside to Jones. Jones couldn't control the shot, went high over the bar. But you had to think he could have done better. And Alvin Jones, this time he turned provider for Freitas, and he as well couldn't control it. He hit it high over the bar, and it was the end of the game. Referee O'Brien calling it time as Police, Miscellaneous Police FC winning by 2-0. Let's have a look at the stats. Look at the shots. 13 shots to 9 in favor of Police. 6 shots on target as opposed to 3 from Phoenix. There were 12 fouls to 9. 2 yellow cards for Police, 3 for Phoenix, but that 1 red card didn't hurt Police as we thought it might have done. 1 offside for Phoenix. There were 3 corners to 4. 3 saves by the Police keeper, Lee, who came on as substitute for Fonset, as opposed to 6 from Phoenix. But that stat up front in red, right at the top, that was the most important one. 2-0, Police beating a 1976 FC Phoenix. Let's go down to Lou. He's got the man of the match with him.
Michael Williams is today's SportsMax man of the match. Michael, you had a stellar performance today. How pleased are you with it?
Yeah, I'm pleased with the performance. You know, we had a good team performance. It's a good win for us to start building momentum, you know. Just keep moving forward.
Absolutely, and you all lost your keeper early on in the game. How much of a pressure was that on the defense?
Yeah, it was difficult. You know, it's always difficult to play with 10 men, but we just had to remain focused, keep the composure, and just slow the game down a bit.
Well done. Congrats again. Brent Sanchez with the coaches.
Well, of course, I'm joined by Coach D'Souza now of Phoenix. Coach, despite the man advantage, still lacked a bit of the urgency and, of course, the effort required to get a result here today. Your assessment of the game?
We had to grow up quick. We have to grow up because we haven't gotten any points as yet. And with the man advantage, I didn't think we was aggressive enough. So we had to learn from that quickly.
At halftime, I'm very sure, you know, we heard you yelling instructions of getting closer, getting tighter to Police FC. Would you want to expand on what was said at halftime?
No, I think with the man advantage, we could go man to man. And I thought we still was backing off a little bit. I don't know why, but we will work on it.
Well, safe journeys back to the sister island and all the best in the rest of your fixtures.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Coach D'Souza. I'm now joined by Coach Wendell Joseph. Coach, a 2-0 victory, a man down early. Your assessment on the red card first and foremost for Font?
Well, in the rules of the game is a red card, right? If you're playing with the rules of the game is a red card. He did stop a clear-cut goal scoring opportunity. And after going 1 goal up early, I thought that changed the whole complex of the game. So, you know, we had to make 2-3 changes for that.
Well, I want to ask you about one of the changes in Kaleem Highland. He came in and really controlled the tempo of the game for you. Your assessment on Kaleem's performance?
Well, Kaleem is Kaleem, you know. That is what Kaleem does do. Kaleem does take the game up, bring it down. And today we needed the tempo to drop a bit because we were a man short. And he did that just good for us tonight.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best in the rest of your fixtures.
Thank you, Brent. And there you have it. That is the first game of our doubleheader here at the Ken Cook ground. It is 2-0 victory for Police over the Togonians Phoenix FC. Next up, we have the big one. It is AC Port of Spain versus La Oqueta Terminex Rangers. And it is 2-0 once again. Police coming out on top over Phoenix FC.